Bookshelf speakers have been absolutely dominating the audio game, and 2025 has brought some serious heavy hitters to the table. Want to know which ones are actually worth your money? We've narrowed it down to the top 5, and trust me, number 3 is so ridiculously good it'll have you questioning if you even need a sound system anymore. The clarity and bass on that one? Unreal. Oh, and before you ask, yep, we've hunted down some insane deals for you in the description. Seriously, these prices might just blow your mind as much as the sound quality. Now, let's jump right in. Kicking off our list is the Wharfedale Diamond 12.1. For over 4 decades, Wharfedale has mastered the art of delivering high-quality sound at budget-friendly prices, and the Diamond 12.1 continues that tradition effortlessly. With a sleek, compact design standing just over a foot tall, these speakers blend into any setup while packing a serious punch. What makes them stand out? First off, their full-bodied sound is impressive for their size. The 25mm tweeter and 13cm mid-bass driver create a balanced soundstage that's both dynamic and rich in detail. The mid-range is smooth. The highs are crisp, and while you won't get earth-shattering bass, the depth is surprisingly satisfying. That forgiving, easygoing nature means they work beautifully with a variety of amplifiers, making them a great pick for those just starting to build their home audio system. And here's the kicker. Even with fresh competition in the budget category, the Diamond 12.1 holds its ground. They may not be the absolute best in class, but for their price, they remain a crowd-pleasing option with an enjoyable, well-rounded sound. Next up, at number 4, we have the Bowers & Wilkins 606S3. Bowers & Wilkins is no stranger to high-end audio, and the 606S3 is proof of that. These bookshelf speakers take what was already great about the previous models and refine it even further. The big selling point? Their incredible clarity and open soundstage, which creates an almost holographic listening experience in your room. The 25mm titanium tweeter is a major upgrade, delivering a refined treble response that feels spacious and natural. The 16.5cm mid-bass driver ensures you get a fuller, richer sound compared to smaller speakers. The result? A presentation that's effortless, immersive, and seriously addictive to listen to. What sets the 606S3 apart from its smaller sibling, the 607S3, is the added weight and authority in the bass department. These speakers handle large-scale dynamics with ease, making them ideal for those who love a bold, punchy sound. While they may not rattle your windows, the bass extension is impressive for speakers of this size, delivering both impact and nuance when playing everything from orchestral pieces to electronic music. The cabinet design has also seen subtle improvements, with a more rigid construction that minimizes unwanted resonances. This translates to cleaner, more focused sound reproduction across the frequency spectrum. The crossover has been refined too, ensuring seamless integration between drivers and contributing to the speaker's natural, cohesive presentation. That said, they're not the most fun-sounding speakers in the lineup. If you're looking for speakers that artificially boost certain frequencies for excitement, you might want to look elsewhere. However, if you want balance, detail, and a sense of refinement, they're a solid pick. The 606S3 represents a thoughtful evolution of the series, offering serious audio enthusiast performance without venturing into the stratospheric price ranges of some competitors. Whether you're upgrading from entry-level speakers or building a high-end system, these speakers deserve a spot on your shortlist. Now let's talk about number 3, the Bowers & Wilkins 607S3, and trust me, this one is a game changer. Bowers & Wilkins strikes again, and this time they've created a speaker that's all about excitement. The 607S3 is the smaller, more affordable alternative to the 606S3, but don't let its size fool you. This thing packs a serious punch. What makes it special? The 25mm titanium tweeter delivers one of the sweetest, most detailed high frequencies you'll hear in a speaker at this size and price. Pair that with a tight, responsive bass, and you have a speaker that knows how to bring music to life. The rhythmic precision is outstanding, making every track feel fresh and engaging. If you love an energetic, dynamic sound, the 607S3 is an absolute must-listen. It thrives on excitement, offering a forward, lively presentation that's just plain fun. Sure, you'll want to be mindful of system matching, but once paired correctly, these speakers shine in ways that few others can at this level. Before we move on, just a quick reminder. For the best prices, check the links in the description box below. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on some of these deals. At number 2, we have the PMC Prodigy 1. Let's talk about PMC. They've done something pretty cool with the Prodigy 1. Think of it as their way of bringing that studio-quality magic to your living room without requiring a second mortgage. These speakers show you absolutely everything, and I mean everything, in your favorite tracks. What's the secret sauce here? It starts with this killer combo. A 27mm tweeter paired with a 13cm mid-bass driver. Now, that might sound like Tech-Specs mumbo-jumbo, but wait till you hear what these two can do together. It's like they're finishing each other's sentences, creating this incredibly seamless wall of sound. You know those moments when you're listening to a familiar song and suddenly go, "Wait, was that always there?" That's what these speakers do all day long. They'll have you discovering little details in songs you've heard 1,000 times. Maybe it's the subtle ring of a triangle in the background, or the way a singer's voice catches just before a high note. And the bass? Thanks to that front-ported design, it's tight and punchy, not that boomy mess that might make your neighbors hate you. Let's get real for a second, though. These aren't party speakers that make everything sound warm and fuzzy. They're more like that brutally honest friend who always tells you the truth about your outfit. If there's a flaw in the recording, you're gonna hear it. But for music lovers who want to hear things exactly as they were recorded, without any sugarcoating, pure heaven. Now, let's talk about our number 1 pick, the KEF LS50 Meta. KEF has been crushing it in the speaker game for ages, but with these bad boys, they've really outdone themselves. This is the kind of speaker that makes audiophiles go weak in the knees, and trust me, there's a good reason for all the hype. What makes these the best? It's all about that UniQ driver magic. KEF basically took their already awesome coaxial driver design and said, "Hold my beer." They placed the tweeter smack in the middle of the mid-bass unit, creating this perfect storm of sound that seems to float in the air. I'm not kidding. The first time you hear these, you'll be looking around the room trying to figure out where all the instruments are hiding. But here's where things get really wild. They've added something called Metamaterial Absorption Technology, MAT. Sounds fancy, right? Well, it actually is. This clever little innovation acts like a black hole for unwanted sound waves coming from the back of the tweeter. The result? Some of the cleanest, most natural-sounding highs you've ever heard. Combine that with bass that hits just right and mids that make vocals sound like the singers in your room, and you've got something pretty special. Quick pro tip though, these speakers need their space to perform. Don't try cramming them into a tight bookshelf. Give them some proper stands and room to breathe, and they'll pay you back with some of the most incredible sound you've ever heard in your home. And there you have it, our top 5 bookshelf speakers this year. Remember, For more information and updated prices, check the links in the description box below. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.